Marius Van Merwe was assassinated in front of his family, just outside of his house. And it was so very sad because it just shows how whistleblowers have been targeted in this country. In this country, you cannot be a whistleblower and expect that you'll just have your life afterwards. This just reminded me of the sad story of Babita Decoren, the lady who was assassinated in front of her family, in front of her children, in full view, just taken out like that. So the story of Marius just reminds us of the sadness of the state of the country and what our country has become. I mean that not long ago he was there at the Madlanga Commission to testify, right? And he was gunned down outside his street home in Brakpan on the East Rand in full view of his wife and kids. Witness testified at the Madlanga Commission in November. We all remember that. There's a leaked audio that I want to insert to this video, and this leaked audio will just give us a full overview of what was happening in Marius Van Merwe's life, because he had to deal with a lot of things than the Madlanga Commission. There's a leaked audio that was released by Yusuf Abramji. So Yusuf Abramji is a South African journalist and anti-crime activist. It's reported that this was the last recorded voice clip that he has just sent hours before he was assassinated. Let us listen to this clip here.
Mr. Abramji, hope you're well and trust you're well, sir. It is Vlam, or Marius Van Merwe. Sir, I've seen your post on the zama that was allegedly buried alive in Benoni. I'm the person that was there. Obviously there's things that transpired beforehand and afterwards, and I would like to talk to you about it. I would like to get my story out in public in terms of the role players from state that's facilitating the illegal mining problem, the key stakeholders that's facilitating this. I've got all the intelligence on that.
So it was reported that after testifying at the Madlanga Commission, he did request for protection. Van Merwe was never enrolled in the official's witness protection. But Minister Kubai says she did speak to Advocate Khumalo, who is responsible about the security of the commission, and said that Mr. Van Merwe declined the protection. And they said because he said that he owns a security company, so he has all the protection that he needed at the time. Let us watch the video here.
And to say, after this development, I did interact with Advocate Khumalo, who is responsible for the security of the Commission of Inquiry, the Madlanga Commission as we know it, did indicate to me that Mr. Van Merwe was offered protection, which he declined because he didn't think that he needed it, and because he runs his own security company.
So the 41-year-old former Ekurhuleni Metro Police officer and the founder of a private security company task team, one of the people who are suspected about this hit is none other than suspended EMPD Deputy Chief Julius Mkhwanazi. In April 2022, during a joint operation in Brakpan, a suspect died in custody. Van Merwe alleged that suspended EMPD Chief Julius Mkhwanazi ordered him to remove the body from the scene, transport it in his private buggy, and dispose it and throw it somewhere in the dam just for cover-up. And you must bear this in mind that Julius Mkhwanazi was not alone. There were also other police officials top officials involved in this cover-up. And all this was now exposed there at the Madlanga Commission. And Julius Mkhwanazi was implicated to say that he did that crime under the police badge. He testified to the widespread extortion within the EMPD technical units, including the collection of unofficial recovery fees from farmers whose stolen livestock had been recovered. He stated he had additional evidence not yet presented linking to senior EMPD members to the protection of illegal mining syndicates. He indicated he will hand this over at a later sitting. Let us take note he died while he was about to go to the interview with Yusuf Abramji, who is working for the ENCA. His colleague also said something very interesting. Let us watch this video here.
This is absolutely devastating. The news that came in last night and earlier this morning regarding the assassination of Marius Van Merwe has left the security industry reeling for a number of reasons. Marius wasn't just a witness at the Madlanga Commission, he was also very active in anti-zama activities on the East Rand. He had been involved and had been very outspoken in articles in the Citizen newspaper, on an insert in Carte Blanche. And in recent weeks, he had reached out to various journalists. He had reached out to ENCA's very own Yusuf Abramji, as well as to Hein Kaiser from the Citizen, saying that he believed his life was in danger and he needed to speak. He needed to get something on the record. And unfortunately, he never had that opportunity. So this is more questions than answers, because we now need to understand, is this Madlanga linked, or is this an opportunistic crew taking advantage of the fact that he appeared on Madlanga and everybody would assume it's Madlanga, but it may actually have to do with the illicit mining operations on the East Rand. So still many questions need to be answered.
So now the killing of Marius has many things involved. It will not be safe for us if we will only target Julius Mkhwanazi to say that he is the one who has orchestrated this hit. You know, Julius may be the one who was sweating there at the Madlanga Commission, was very nervous, shaking, sweating, and doing all of that. But the man is not a fool, you see. The man is the entire captain, is the leader of the squad. He's not a fool. I don't believe by one moment that Julius can kill someone while he's in the hot seat, unless there are people who wanted to make Julius Mkhwanazi to be the scapegoat of Marius Van Merwe. Why I say that? Because Marius had so many enemies. He was the man who is reported that he was shutting the zamas down. In fact, he closed all the mines. It was reported around Springs, Benoni, and Brakpan. A private security company closed an illegal mine shaft used by zamas in Benoni on the East Rand near the racetrack yesterday. Reports coming in say that several zamas are trapped inside. One person died, has been brought out to the surface. Subs Investigation Brigadier Atlanta Mate says that there was an AK-47 that was found at the crime scene, and a criminal case has been opened. National Commissioner Fani Masumula will be meeting the Madlanga officials about protecting witnesses. That is why I say that in this case, there's a lot that was involved. We can't just now jump the gun, the barrel of the gun, and conclude to say it is Julius Mkhwanazi. Yes, Mkhwanazi is there on our list as a #1 suspect, but there was more that Marius was so involved with than the Madlanga Commission, because we know that if you disturb the network, the operations of the zamas are very lethal. They kill those people. They are very dangerous, and now there's that high chance that this man was targeted for a particular reason, right? Just to divert the attention, our attention, to say, now it was not them, right? It was Julius Mkhwanazi, because Julius Mkhwanazi here is a scapegoat, and this will just be his trouser to wear, it will fit him, by the way, because it seems like there are people who know what is exactly happening in top positions, and those people now, they wanted to silence this man, and this man on the other hand is busy peddling and disturbing their operations. On the other hand, there are other police officials who were involved when Marius was sent to dump that state cop somewhere in the dam. And those cops, there's a high chance that they are also involved in this, right? Because the zamas, the illegal mining, also involves the police, while it involves now the mafias, those who are running the industry, right? It involves a lot of people who are very, very dangerous. So now there's a high chance that the police who were helping Mkhwanazi for cover up can be setting up even Mkhwanazi, so that this trouser will just fit him. So Mkhwanazi, now all eyes are on him, right? He'll be investigated. But it is said that there was an AK that was found there, and also cartridges that were found there. So the police are busy investigating, wanting to get on top of this crime. So let us wait and we'll see what will just unfold, because there's a lot that is involved in this. To conclude, it will put us on another danger zone.
General Fani Masemola will meet and brief Justice Mbuyiseli Madlanga on investigations into the murder of Witness D. General Masemola will utilize the opportunity to also discuss efforts to improve and enhance safety and security measures for all role players at the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. Police can thus confirm that evidence gathered at the crime scene confirmed that an AK-47 automatic rifle was used in the commission of the crime. A case of murder has been registered and police have launched a manhunt for the hit orderer as well as the hitman who shot and killed Witness D. Police are also looking for the murder weapon. General Masemola has ordered the Nat Joint's co-chair, Lieutenant General Tebello Musikiri, to urgently convene a Nat Joint's meeting over the weekend to discuss and look at ways of improving and or enhancing the safety and security of commission officials as well as all witnesses.
If Brigadier Atlanta Mate, this is what she's saying now, of saying that the National Commissioner Fani Masemola has decided to meet the security of the Madlanga Commission, of wanting to pave the way forward of protecting witnesses. It means that Minister Kubaish was lying when she said that this was offered to Marius Van Merwe, and he declined it because he was owning a security company. So it means that the government is lying already. They never offered anything in terms of protecting whistleblowers that are coming to the commission or even the ad hoc committee. So now they are acting because someone has died. What a pity. The government only acts after people have been killed, have been gunned down, and they come and they become bold about it and they lie. They know that they never offered protection to witnesses. They never offered any protection. How a shame to this. But let me just rest assure you that zamas are very dangerous. They are capable of killing, especially a person who's just disturbing their operation. They are lethal. Like those people, they even kill each other. They can take one another out. So if now the security company boss comes and shut down their illegal operation, what do you expect? It is a hit, and that hit will just fit the emblem. It will just fit Julius Mkhwanazi. Just bear this in mind. I'm not defending Mkhwanazi, but I'm saying that there was a lot that the man was involved with than only the Madlanga Commission. Yes, the Madlanga Commission has exposed some serious things, but he had some also enemies on the underground, the underdogs that he was fighting, because he was not only a whistleblower, but he was the protector, right? He was protecting the communities. He was shutting down illegal mining, and there was a lot that the man was involved with. So the police will just investigate and give us the final report so that we know who was behind this. Please leave your comment on the section below. Let us meet on the next video, and you can subscribe to this political YouTube channel, and I'm out.